Hello, and welcome to the Movie Remix, the show about classic movies and their modern remakes. I'm Constance.
I am Sherri, and this is one of our intermissions. And today, what we're going to talk about is something that we saw on YouTube this weekend. This is September 27th that we are recording. If anyone is a fan of the 1990s version of Father of the Bride, which is a remake, which Constance found out just recently.
I'm 2 days old. 2 days old and knowing that information.
Starring Steve Martin and Diane Keaton. Netflix released a project that they called Father of the Bride 3-ish, which is a sequel-ish of the two movies that were released in the 90s. Which the original movie celebrated its 25th anniversary. So this kind of gave you an update from the last time that we saw the family. If you have not seen the movie, just a brief summary. In Father of the Bride, Steve Martin's daughter, played by Kimberly Williams-Paisley, comes home from college, abroad program, and is announced that she is now getting married. And he is panicking as it's now time to pay for his daughter's fantasy wedding. That is basically what the movie is about. And you meet Steve Martin's, his wife, the daughter, the boyfriend, the son. The reason I'm bringing all of this up now is that in the project that was released this weekend, they bring back the entire original cast, including the wedding planner played by Martin Short, who is hysterical.
I love this guy.
And they bring back all the original cast, and it's still the original cast 25 years later, for the son's Zoom wedding during the pandemic. Of course, because the cast could not exactly get together, but they did it via Zoom, and it was, oh God, what do we have?
Sweet. It was so sweet. I mean, because I enjoyed how they actually set it up as far as the Zoom. Like, they explained why Diane, or mom and dad are in the same room, Steve Martin and Diane Keaton, because he's just retired from his job and he's driving her a little nuts, so she has regulated him to the guest room, which is why he's where he is and she's in a different room.
Right.
So I'm like, I like how they played that off, but still, it wasn't, of course that wasn't malicious or anything like that. It was just like, he's just driving, your father.
Right. She's like, it's been 20 weeks of quarantine and he's just retired. He's driving me crazy. Yeah, right.
It was just super, super sweet though. Like, and then I love who they got for the son's bride.
So we've come back for Maddie's wedding. I think let me mention the full entire original cast that has come back for this film. So you have, on the Zoom call, you have Steve Martin as George Banks. You have Nina Banks, Diane Keaton, the daughter, Kimberly Williams-Paisley, Maddie, Kieran Culkin. You have Frank Martin Short. You have the husband, whose name is not in this cast list.
George Newbern.
George Newbern, who is here. You also, if you saw the 1995 version, you know that the mother and the daughter were both pregnant and both gave birth at the end of that film. So they cast Ben Platt and Florence Pugh to play the 25-year-old now children. And of course, we need a fiance and a father of the bride.
Which is, the fiance is Alexandria Shipp.
Mm-hmm.
And Robert De Niro plays her dad.
Yes. The whole thing is 27 minutes, and it was so amazing. It was so amazing because you got a full update on the family.
Right. And all they're crazy.
And
then you have this, because Alexandria Shipp, the fiance, she plays, because like we said earlier, this Zoom meeting, the Zoom family meeting is obviously taking place now during the pandemic that we're all still currently experiencing.
Mhm.
And she actually plays a doctor, so she's in her hotel room,
Mhm.
just coming off of her shift.
Mhm.
And apparently, the way they're going with this is her and Kieran or Maddie
Mhm.
have been together for 6 years. They were supposed to be getting married, but
The
like
pandemic
so
shut
many
that
other
down.
marriages, the pandemic.
Yeah.
So they in turn, he decides, you know what, I don't want to wait to
Mhm.
have this huge wedding or whatever such. I want to get married now. And in turn, he actually sets up, has her bouquet sent to her room.
Mhm.
Her dad has her mother's ring
Sent to the room.
to the room. They get Franck,
To officiate. It is.
to officiate. Oh, I love him. He's hilarious. I'm sorry. He's
It is.
hilarious.
It was. It was. It. Everybody, run to Netflix. I'm going to link to it. You have got to watch this, especially if you're a fan of the movie. They have everybody dropped into character like they never, like it hasn't been 25 years since the last
Like
movie.
this was right.
Like it,
And it was well done, and it was yet again,
Mhm.
if you just need a little something to just make you feel good,
Mhm.
this does it. Because it just shows that even though a wedding is nice,
Mhm.
it's not the important aspect. The love of the two people
Mhm.
and the family there is
Mhm.
what really matters.
Yeah.
And that's the one thing I will say, the chemistry that was there, like, oh my God. I was like, this is so sweet. Like, I really believe that these people were getting married.
So did I. When I tell you, I literally cried. Like I was seriously in tears when the whole thing went down. I was just like, oh my God, I cried. I cried. So yes, it is Father of the Bride 3-ish. It is a fundraiser, which they will tell you all about for family. They were feeding families and first line workers during the pandemic. So please go watch it. It is amazing. And again, it was a project released by Netflix on YouTube. So it is free for everybody to watch. Again, I will link it below because it is amazing and worth the watch.